Hey my loves, welcome back for another video. Today we're working with YWigs and we're playing with a glueless invisible knot Brazilian curly lace wig. This one is 13 by 6 and we're going to be slaying her from start to finish. So for starters, this is the packaging. You get your nice little backpack. It comes in a nice box. They do give you an elastic band and they even included some cute little glasses, which was really cool because these glasses actually were pretty fire. Let me know what you guys think of them, but you definitely will see me rocking them on the gram. Super cute. Now going on to the wig, this is a nice little close-up of what the wig looks like. According to the packaging, they told me they sent me a 13 by 6, but it's actually a full lace wig, which I was super excited about. Always excited about full lace wigs. So I'm going to remove the one that I had on before and I'll link that review in the description box. And it was a nice little cute bob situation. Whenever you remove one wig, make sure that your area is clean before applying a new one. I use rubbing alcohol. Of course, the best way to do it is some soap and water and wash your entire face. But the alcohol definitely removes any glue or anything that's sticky and tacky that soap cannot get up, even makeup. Now I'm going to cut off that excess lace in the back, and as you guys can see, when I compare it to my skin, it's actually spot on. This is pretty much as good as it gets as far as lace that matches skin tone. So this one is pre-plucked and they did include a little bit of baby hair, so it's going to be very easy to style. I am going to do a little bit of plucking once we get the wig on, but for starters we're going to just remove a little bit of that lace where my eyebrows are. I find that even if you keep the excess lace around your eyebrows there for like 5 minutes, it will completely ruin your eyebrows if you have them done. So I just quickly remove that before I even do anything if it is long past my eyebrows. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the rest of the lace, and this was pretty much pre-plucked for me and good to go, so I did not feel the need to like pluck or tweeze at this point. But I am gonna thin the baby hair out in just a moment, as I mentioned before. So here's just a cheat. I'm going to use a foundation powder that I would usually use for my complexion on my face. And I'm just going to buff it into the inside of the lace. This is going to make it so that the hairline and all the parting space blends perfectly with my skin. You don't have to do this. This is just optional. But simply, this is just an easy way to tint the lace. It is going to make the lace, or I'm sorry, the hair on the opposite side a little bit ashy, as you guys can see. But you can see that it made my lace and my skin blend flawlessly. So that's just a quick hack to go ahead and make everything blend and match, especially when your lace is not a color that matches your skin naturally. So as you guys can see, this one was pre-plucked pretty nicely, but I'm just going to use a little bit of a easy pull method, and I'm just going to pull out and thin out the hair, and you'll definitely see that area thin out before your eyes. Now I don't mention or recommend that you try this at home, simply because you can pull a hole into your lace by doing this. I've definitely done so before, but you know, I just again wanted to thin it out really quickly and it worked for me. I'm going to use a cheat way of bonding the lace down, and this is just to go behind the hairline on the lace and kind of apply my adhesive. I kind of allow that to air dry where I work on my baby hair. If you do want to opt for baby hair, it's simple. Just, you know, make sure the hair is all going backwards away from the lace, and then, you know, bond it down, and then, you know, move on. So here I am just going ahead and making sure all the hair in the front is similar in length, not too blunt, but just similar enough that you don't have those long stray pieces. I like to apply foam lotion to the baby hair to go ahead and make the baby hair. What I have learned over time is that when you apply that foam lotion directly onto the lace after you've just bonded down, it will cause the bond to not stick. So apply it to your baby hair brush, whichever one you use, and kind of go in sections, and this works better to not lift up your lace, especially if you're using like got to be glue. Now if you're bonding your wig down and it's completely bonded, you might be okay. So once I made baby hair, you can kind of see the hair behind the baby hair was a little bit too perfect and boxy. So I just took a pair of tweezers and quickly just kind of broke that up a little bit. Now I would recommend that you go in and make it gradient and super nice, but this is just kind of a quick way of making it all look amazing and not too boxy or too fake. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a center part for you guys to see. You guys know how I added that powder. Now it is pretty much the same color as my skin tone. On camera, it doesn't look a little bit more red, but in person, it blends so much more better and super easy without having to tint lace or anything like that. Also, a quick hack, if you're not going to be using the area around your ear or the sideburns, I simply a lot of times don't even bond it down just because I find that it's a little bit more difficult for it to stay down. So I just kind of keep it covered for day to day. But of course, if I have an event and I'm going somewhere, I will slay and bond from ear to ear. Now we're going to be doing a half up, half down. The great thing about a full lace wig is that the possibilities are endless of where you can part. You can part literally down the center, across the sides, near the ears, literally anywhere you want. So I went for a large ponytail up top, and this is going to be super duper 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 cute. Now you will see, heads up, that the cap is lighter than my complexion. I am in need of ordering my brown wig caps, which blend seamlessly, but in the meantime you will see it a little bit. I am going to try and pull it back in the video and you'll see that it's not going to tug. So I am going to make or use powder to you know, make it work for the sake of this video. But the next day I did remove the wig and then pull the wig cap back, and then I went ahead and reapplied and it worked out perfect. So I am going to use a good old H2O to go ahead and wet the hair down. As you're going to see, I'm not going to really use any combs or brushes for the hair. I'm just using my fingers in the water to go ahead and detangle, which it wasn't tangling and there was no excess shedding. A little bit, of course, and of course the natural amount of shedding you would get with any hair, but it was no, you know, kinks or tangles or anything crazy. I'm also going to do the same with the top, and again, my styling product of choice is going to be the Aussie Moist, and this worked out good, and of course the stuff smells good, so all of it worked out well, and it's going to be a beautiful application. If I did not mention, this wig is 20 inches in length, 150% density, and they did give me a coupon code for you guys. It's Ashley19, and you'll enter that at checkout and get money off. Oh, and also the medium, or I'm sorry, the lace color is medium brown, so make sure that you guys check out the description bar for all these details. Here's a nice back shot of what the hair looks like, and also what the lace looks like. The lace in the back is a little bit different than the lace in the front, as you guys see from the construction of the cap, but that is with all full lace wigs. You will find that with all full lace wigs, the lace in the front opposed to the lace in the back is different but similar, and of course once I add the powder around, it's gonna blend in perfectly. I took on that ponytail and I did the same thing I did around the ends, using my fingers and water and my styling product to kind of just wake up the curls and pretty much style, and this look came out super duper beautiful. I was super pleased with everything. Now here you can see that cap, of course, and I'm gonna finesse and add the powder. Now the powder just does not get rid of the problem, but it does help for the moment. And you guys can see above or in front of where the cap is, you cannot at all see where the actual lace starts and finishes, which is absolutely amazing. My only mistake was the cap, but the actual lace is flawless. And of course you go ahead and blend this out, and once it kind of sets and stuff like that, it doesn't look so powdery, but of course in the beginning it does. But I do love to pack it really thick, that way as it blends out, you know, it'll just remain and it won't just go away, and it'll also look amazing for pictures and all of that. Okay, so this is pretty much it. I kind of wanted to do a half up, half down. Now you guys did see this is a full lace wig, and I'm super excited about that. Always love when I get a full lace wig because you literally have so many options, especially when you're getting a wig installed. You guys know the first couple days you're excited, you get to wear it in the style that you've been planning for, but then after a few days you get bored, or even a few weeks you get bored and you kind of want to do different things to maximize the use of the wig. So being able to like part it down the center and do French braids on like a bad day when you need to wash it, you'll be able to do that and just literally part it down the center, and you'll have that scalp-like appearance all the way from front to back. Or doing a half up, half down like I did, you can literally part anywhere and it'll have that scalp-like look. I could have even went deeper, but I kind of wanted to make sure that the bottom still stayed full. You can always add a bundle to your ponytail if you want to, you know, make the actual ponytail look fuller, but I think this looks pretty good. And that's the amazing thing about wearing wigs. The possibilities literally are endless. Now you guys did see I did mess up a little bit because my cap does not match my complexion and I have it a little bit too far forward. So I was kind of able to finesse that and just add a little bit of powder. I'll also be able to lift the back up and kind of just tug it and pull that lace back. But, you know, I just kind of wanted to show you guys, you will make mistakes, and it's not necessarily a big deal. You can wear a scarf over it, or again, you can do like I did and add the powder to kind of cover it. But because the lace is so nice and so transparent, it does show very well. Now, the good thing is that you can't really see, like if you don't look at that, you really cannot see where the lace starts and ends. It actually is right here. And like you can see it, but you can't see it. You know what I mean? You really only can see that cap. So that's the amazing thing about this one. The lace is super bomb and the parting space is endless. So make sure you guys check out YWigs. I have all the information in the description bar, including a link for you guys to shop, as well as a list of all the products that I used to complete this look. This one really was minimal. I didn't really use that many products, but of course I'll make sure that they are available for you guys to shop if you are interested. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!